that he could do this on his own.
I'm by myself. I've got new hair. Am I thrilled with it? I don't know. But, you know, the difference between a bad haircut and a good haircut is 1 to 2 weeks. So in 1 to 2 weeks, I may love it. But right now, I like it. So it's just good to wake up and not have it all craziness. So, yeah, I don't know what she's taking so long because really she's... Oh.
And I'm crying over spilled coffee.
Wow. So
Good morning.
I have half a cup today.
I don't have my phone to check now, so make sure we're...
Yeah, we may. I'm going to turn on... Oh, the volume's already on. So, yeah, we had a late morning getting up today. Been on the phone with an agent already, talking about a transaction that we're working on right now. So we'll see how that goes.
Say something to John so he knows you're here. I'm here, John.
I know you're here. You're right beside me.
It told me. It said it right there. Say something to John so he knows you're here.
Oh.
I'm here.
Say something to me so I know you're here. Yeah. So
the response to those masks was overwhelming. I don't have enough. I'm trying to see what I can do to get more before I leave on Friday morning. I do have a driver's license coming, which is awesome. I was able to renew.
Woot.
So I will have only me though, but I will have a driver's license.
Because Christie's worth spending money on.
I'm a better driver too, especially in Canada. Oh, hey, any of you guys that have been in the car with us, you know, he looks at trees and he looks at buildings.
Baby.
So... I'm right.
Yeah, so in Canada, it's going to be great waiting for 2 weeks, living like a hermit in a basement with our grown daughter and her boyfriend.
Yeah, Shay and Matt are coming back, which I'm sad for them. I really am, but I'm really happy for me. This mama's heart, now everybody is going to be on the same continent. I'm thrilled. Although... Zach and Chuita, I don't think are going to make it up to Canada this summer. We'll see what happens.
No direct flights from Mexico to Canada, right. And that's the reason. Because his wife and the kids...
the girls are Mexican.
Yeah.
They don't have Canadian citizenship yet, so...
Yeah, it kind of sucks that America is doing what it's doing right now with Mexicans, mostly because it's our family.
April, if I told you, I'd have to kill you.
What?
She asked me how I was able to get my license.
Yeah. It's kind of a personal thing.
Not that personal. I didn't do anything funky.
But she doesn't. Yeah. So how are you able to get her license? You just make a few phone calls and things happen.
Yeah.
So there's that. And is it going to be here before we leave?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
Hopefully it'll get here tomorrow.
Yeah. So what else is going on in our world today? There's so much stuff to do still.
Yeah.
We got lots of medication out of the way yesterday.
We got a lot of niggly things yesterday. Today,
you got a new phone yesterday.
I got a new phone, which I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I'm scared too because I don't have a proper case for it.
She got the same one I have, the Samsung Note 10 Plus. Good morning, Rhonda. How are things in your world? April, how are things in your world? We need to know these things. So tell us.
April happened to have sent me a lovely message this morning that may have brought a few tears. Thank you for that.
Well, look at this. If you want to come on with us and talk with your video camera and your microphone, mex.me/meet. Don't click that, but type that into your browser, not on Facebook, onto your browser. And that'll bring you right here.
Yeah. And very exciting, this afternoon, we will be interviewing a couple of gentlemen from La Cruz that are working hard with the food bank. So they're going to come here. They're going to actually do it right here in our very kitchen.
I think they call it the pantry, don't they? The La Cruz pantry?
I think so. I think that's what it's called. I'm not 100% sure. I mean, I know what they're doing. Don't get me wrong. I know all that stuff. I don't know what the name is. But I think La Cruz pantry sounds right. So they're going to be coming here this afternoon and we will do a quick interview with them. So
yes.
I'm excited. It's exciting. That's excited.
I'm
excited.
It is exciting.
We're all excited.
Pretty good. It hasn't started raining yet. That's good. Yeah, I know. Now that we're going to Edmonton and following the weather, it's so cold. My gosh, it's not even room temperature. And then at nighttime, it gets cooler.
My husband is so sensitive.
I kind of am. Really. I'm a giant baby.
Well, that is not wrong.
Got a chiropractor booked tonight. Well,
That's
6
right.
o'clock. So 2 o'clock doing the interview, 6 o'clock, all of the nigglies, still working, still going. And when we get to Canada, we're going to be working for 2 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be oodles of fun because we actually do have lots to do.
We do. But you know what? Why do what you have to do when you can do this?
That's true, I guess. So yeah, I'm going to miss all of my lighting because the rest of my house is dark, but we've got lots of lighting all around, and I can only bring maybe 1 or 2 of these.
No, I told him to order another one.
No, what I can do is bring the little boxes and then order the poles. Yes, Rhonda, I feel your pain. I think I'm bringing jeans because the only time I wear jeans is in Canada. And I don't go to Canada
sexy
often.
skinny jeans.
Yeah, Christie made me get skinny jeans at the Gap.
Shh, don't tell people where we shop.
Yeah, no,
It
it was,
Gap. It was Old Navy.
Old Navy.
They had a really good sale, and because we wear blue jeans so seldom, it doesn't make sense to spend $100 on a pair of nice jeans.
So we bought 3
for $100, less than $100, I think. And I got a pair too.
Bring layers. Thank you.
I actually own a pair of jeans. I have not owned a pair of jeans in years.
Yep. So to join us in camera, mex.me/MEET.
Terry is watching, and Brian is watching.
Morning,
and Glenda
Terry.
is
Morning,
watching,
Brian. Glenda.
Glenda loves my dress. Yeah, it's my little Hawaiian dress. I wanted something just comfortable. Obviously, when I do the interview later this afternoon, I'll put on something a little, because this seam isn't where it's supposed to be. This is just my hanging around dress, but I thought...
You hang in that dress.
No.
You hang around. That's what. Oh, but you call it your hanging around dress.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, Glenda.
It is nice. And that's why we were hoping in the States. I just don't think we're going to have enough time to go do some heavy shopping.
No,
We're
actually.
just going to hit Costco maybe.
Yeah, we're going to hit Costco and then meet Glenda for dinner. So.
Yes. So once again, in your web browser, mex.me/MEET, just like you see there.
MEET.
It's meat, but not like meat like on White Ave, just off White Ave.
Oh,
That is a restaurant.
An amazing restaurant.
If you want Eggs Benedict, like the best you've ever had with the best sauces
they
ever.
They do Eggs Benny with brisket. Oh,
crazy.
And I'm not a big breakfast person or anything like that, but oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Best
Good morning,
ever.
Wendy. How are you? How is everybody today? Rhonda, we know it's cold. I feel your pain.
So stop complaining. No,
I feel your pain. I will be commiserating.
We will be feeling your pain soon.
And we're staying in a basement, and in the basement, it really, yeah. But I'm in my PJs.
The basement is cool. The basement is quite cool.
Excellent. We feel your pain also.
Yeah, I feel that in the next couple of weeks, because we will be knowing that we can't go anywhere, I may not be as coiffed.
Wow.
Let's just say that next week.
Yeah.
I may slap on some mascara and do, because my hair.
I'm sorry it's raining, Terry. I really am. But it's good fishing weather. Can you go salmon fishing yet? Is the river too high? Do the salmon care? I don't know. What?
You don't know.
I don't know. I really don't.
You don't know. And even if you did know, you're not exactly a fisherman.
No.
I just have to write something down.
Because there you have to be active. You know, one of my favorite fishing stories, when Brent, my brother, was probably 8. Well, no, he'd be a little older, maybe 10, 12. We're out on the ocean fishing, and he's got the fishing rod between his legs. And then a salmon hits the line, lifts him right up. And he's like, oh, I don't think his gonads dropped yet. I don't know. But it hurt him. And you figure you'd learn. Well, probably an hour later, same thing happens again. He's lifted right off the seat. So, yeah, those salmon, when they hit, boy, they hit. We can now meet in groups of 5 here. Great. That is fantastic. How sad that healthy people are quarantined.
That means my family wouldn't have even been able to get together because we have 4 kids. Sorry,
So the
you guys
river's
can't
closed
get
till
together.
July 15th. What, again, is the meeting website? So it is, or is it 15? Not sure anymore. It might be 50.
So funny.
It might be 50. Oh, no, 50 is outside. But this is the website,
She said
Glenda.
15. That was the 15.
Oh, it was 15?
50.
Oh, see,
Pretty
my
sure.
eyes are...
So Glenda, mex.me/meet.
Yes, tell us.
Meet you at the restaurant in a couple days. So
Te-
excited.
Tell us about what we're going to see in Dallas.
That's right.
Will we be able to shoot JR?
And good morning, Brian. How are you this morning?
Yeah. So, and you have to put this in your web browser, not on Facebook or anything.
And Brian, we're going to be in Edmonton for the foreseeable 2 weeks. We're not going to be able to see anybody, so that won't be foreseeable.
It'll be at least 2 months. I can't see us being there less than 2 months.
Guessing, yeah. We really don't know. It's going to totally depend on how my dad does, but 15. See, she said 15, not 50.
Or is it 15? Okay, yeah. I gotcha. Well, that would be good because my family, we have a couch that seats 15 people. So yeah, that one is good. So when my family does come, or my son's church groups,
so how do we know if Glenda's?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this.
There, good morning, sunshine.
Oh my God!
You gotta turn your camera sideways because it looks like the world is falling in. There we go. Hello.
Oh my God!
That's okay.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
We're
I guess
all in that boat.
We should be closer
Oh
together.
wait, I'm gonna try and change this to this.
There we go.
So we're
Okay,
excited.
so y'all will remember what I look like when we show up at the restaurant.
That's right. We'll be, hey, there's a lady we're supposed to be meeting. We have masks.
Yeah, it's crazy. Actually, we're glad that in your place in the world that they have the ability to live normally, because when we get to Canada, we've got to hole up for 2 weeks, and that's just nuts.
And Terry, if you guys do make it to Alberta, come on, visit us.
Okay, now I am asking everybody in the group, can everybody see Glenda?
Oh, yeah.
Because last time people said they couldn't see somebody. And can they hear you? You talk, Glenda.
Talk, Glenda. Tell us a story.
I have lots of stories, but I am looking forward to seeing y'all Friday night. We're going to one of my favorite restaurants.
Yes, very excited.
I just can't wait to see you. It'll be
Yeah, it'll be very different meeting in a different country. So someone can't see but can hear you. Yeah, I don't know why. Good morning, Brian Olivard. You're watching too this morning.
Yeah. So, then we'll just keep talking then.
Yeah, then people can hear you. So, Wendy, can you hear her?
Yes, we need to know. See, we're still experimenting right now.
Yeah, and we're not sure why this isn't working the way we thought it was going to.
It's in beta, so they're still starting. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Do you guys just see a still picture?
No, we see you. We see you perfect.
Oh, okay, because I just see a still picture.
Really?
Us or you?
Me, I'm just kind of frozen there with this ugly grin on my face.
Oh, yeah, because we can even see the fan reflecting in your mirror back there. We can see it yeah.
How about now? Is it better? Because I just took it off and then did it again. So, or is it still?
Huh, weird.
Well, let's figure this out.
She has an echo.
There's
good morning, Shay. There's Chili. Hello, Chili. Such a beautiful dog.
Yep. So, hello, Shay. Good morning. We will be quarantining with you.
Give him equal time.
That's right. That is Jack, right?
Jack. Uh-huh.
So, let's see here. Good morning. LOL. Let's see what people can see. Hear, yes. No.
Hear her, but not see her. That's interesting. And then someone said you have an echo. That could be, well, Terry, I won't say what that could be.
That could be the fancy stuff in the coffee.
That could be.
We don't know.
I don't have any fancy stuff in my coffee today.
No, Terry.
I know.
Maybe you have fancy stuff. And I'm almost out of my half cup of coffee.
The dogs want back on screen. I heard that bark.
Yeah. Now, wait a second. Why is this way? So this is dark. I'm going to just move a light. My monitor is causing... Oh.
Whoops. We're tangled. Don't pull too hard.
Go. La, la, la.
Really? Do you think people really need to see us that clearly?
I don't know. But I feel better. Woot! I've got light there now, right around my belly area.
Such a weirdo.
Yes, I kind of am.
Good morning, Rosemary.
So how close is Costco to where we're going at the restaurant?
Well, there are 2 or 3 that are close to the airport. Oh, to the restaurant.
Yep. Or well, where will we go to Costco? Where will
Well, so what I'm thinking, I haven't made a hotel reservation yet, which is really foolish of me. But I'm thinking of staying right at the airport. There's 2 or 3 2, I think, right at the airport. So I'm thinking we'll just stay there. So that way we can drop off our bags right away and then go figure out what to do from there. And I guess what we might check is we're not getting anything big from Costco. There's a few vitamin-y things that we can't get in Canada. So we do like to hit an American Costco when we have the opportunity. So
yeah, you guys have so much. And the fact that you have 2 or 3 close to an area is like it's Edmonton.
Yeah.
Edmonton is got 1 million people around, and they've got 7 or 8 Costcos.
Yeah. Good morning.
Well, okay.
Sorry, go on.
I'm sorry, interrupted. That's the same way it is in the DFW area. The Costcos are not right in Dallas. I think there may be one, but it's not anywhere close to the restaurant. You're not going to find any close to the restaurant. You're going to find some close to the airport.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was when I looked really quickly, I think there was 2 or 3 really didn't look too far, but I was on my phone. So like I said, that's my project today. I have to do that and get insurance too. Book some and get some insurance. Good morning, Terry McFarland.
Good morning, Terry.
How are you?
So,
Mrs. McFarland. It just still seems weird not to call you Mrs. McFarland. Am I being rude not calling you Mrs. McFarland?
I think
or
so.
am I past that stage now that I'm in my 50s that I can call you Terry? I don't know. How do you feel about that, Mrs. Mac? I could do that too.
Mrs. Mac.
Mrs. Mac.
Hear her, don't see her. Yes.
Yeah, that seems to be the general thing is they can't see her. So
yeah, it's okay because right now we just see her door and the doggy door, which is so cute. Oh my gosh. That would be, why don't we have a doggy door for me to get in?
Because I don't want you to come in. Call me Terry. Aw, thanks.
Yeah. So what is the weather like right now, Glenda?
It's very warm.
Nice.
It's in the 70s right now. It'll be in the 80s this afternoon. It was in the 90s yesterday.
Okay.
It's slightly overcast, and there's a very slight chance of rain on Friday and Saturday. But it'll be comfortable.
Yeah, we'll just remember to bring a light coat. Last time when we went to Anaheim, we went out one evening and the daytime was really hot. Well, that evening got damn chilly.
Okay, you won't need a light coat in Dallas.
Not even in the
I don't
evening?
know no.
Oh, because we were in Anaheim in
It'll be just
June.
it'll be just like here.
Oh, good. Well, that's even better. I don't have to unpack. Sandra's watching. Good morning, Steve. Did we say hi to Steve? Good morning.
Steve. Sorry.
Can you start over? We just signed in.
Who's this?
Steve. You know what, Steve? When this is done, it'll post. You can watch the whole thing. And then you can look at your comment and say, boy, that was a silly comment I made.
Because there really was nothing. We've got Glenda and then me whining. That's pretty much every day.
The only thing that we're telling people is that we are going to be in Alberta as of Saturday. And
can't see anybody for 2 weeks.
We'll be in quarantine for 2 weeks.
Because of your government.
Now. And then we will be footloose and fancy-free. Shay and Matt have decided to make the very tough decision to leave Scotland and come home. One reason is because of my dad's health. The other reason is because they don't know how long it's going to be until things get open, and they're living there spending real money and not having an income. So they've decided to pull the pin on their 2-year plan, which really breaks our heart. And it was a very tough decision for them. So, but we get to quarantine together because they get there. Actually, we'll be quarantined for like 17 days because they are going to get there. And so they're going to come quarantine with us, and they arrive 2 days after we do. So,
but the thing is we get to go to Texas, see Glenda. No quarantining.
Yeah,
nothing.
I know.
We get to run around, be free, go to Costco, go to a beautiful restaurant. We should just stay in Texas.
My dad's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Terry, thank you.
Yeah, yes, she does have a nice dress.
It's so funny. I never wear this dress because
it's hoochie.
It's not hoochie.
The color.
It goes down to my ankles, for goodness sakes.
Hoochie.
Wear that to Stubby's.
No, I probably, maybe, I don't know. See, Canada, the summers are not great. So there's only like a few days that we need warm weather clothes.
Because there's only a few days that they have summer.
And there's a lot more days that we need warm clothes. And we're trying to pack light because we always overpack because we shop. And
yeah, I think we'll just bring 1 or 2 outfits and then just do some. Yeah. Okay, maybe like 3 pairs of shorts.
1 or 2.
Because we're going to be in the basement and it's so cold down there.
Yeah, that is true. I have a couple of nice cozy pajama pants, and you guys will only see my top, so I can put on any t-shirt and just have pajama bottoms on. That's a great idea. Oh, I'm so sad that we're going to have to be doing this.
Okay, let me tell you the temperature in Dallas on Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
It's going to be, Friday is going to be a high of 88, so y'all will be coming in on the end of that.
Well, we get in at 5, right? So, oops.
And then Saturday, we're going to hit 90. Now, it'll probably be in the low 70s when you leave for the airport.
Yeah, we have to
be. That's short sleeve weather.
I agree. No, that sounds perfect. That's what we need. Just take a step. How's the humidity?
Not as bad as down there, for sure.
Okay.
But I think it's, it's anywhere between 60 and 80%.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much
right now, yeah, we're in our 70s right now.
No, we're in our 50s.
Humidity is in the 70s right now.
Let me just see here.
And in Edmonton, I think it was like 40%, something like that.
Now, I'm going to tell you, our humidity right at this moment is 68%. And our temperature is 26 Celsius. And I'm not good
it's
at...
like 400 Fahrenheit.
I'm not good at switching. I don't know... Where am I? Oh, here. Okay, so we are at 79 degrees Fahrenheit right now with a high of 85.
So, yeah, it's going to be just like here.
So that's what we're looking at.
So,
and all next week it's going to be low.
Yeah. Sorry, Glenda?
I have to say, Christie, I always admire your coffee cups, but look at mine. It's like 3 inches tall.
Oh, that's a very tiny.
Yeah. I just don't like it to get cold.
Yeah.
Before I get to the bottom.
Yeah, Rosemary, the reason we're at not full screen is right now Glenda is on the air, and for whatever reason, it's in beta, this program. So for whatever reason, we can't see Glenda. We can hear her, not see her. So we
can see Glenda,
yes,
but you guys can't apparently. So that's why we're on half screen. And Steve,
I'm going to go off. I'm
going
to go off so
perfect.
Everybody can get the full screen.
All right. Thanks for seeing you. We'll see you Friday.
Okay, we'll talk before then.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
sounds
bye.
good.
All right. So can you see us? Can you see us in there? Are we shrunken?
Oh.
Wait, I'm going to try this. I'm going to try this.
I got out of Facebook.
Okay, there. And now enable camera. Let's see. Technology. Yes. So what is this here? 63 humidity today, but only 57 Fahrenheit.
It went back to our coffee time thing.
Oh, really?
Error loading. It could be just... Can you guys see us? Came back on to Facebook. Oh, so yeah, we're back on full screen. Oh, that's interesting because we can't see ourselves.
Yeah, very strange. So, and how do you know Fahrenheit, Rhonda? I mean, I am totally just Celsius. I have no idea. I know 70 in that area is kind of room temperature. I think 32 is freezing.
Oh, there we go.
That's all I know. The rest is just a blur. Thank you, Rosemary. Full screen now. Excellent. Yeah. So, Glenda, thank you so much, and thank you for meeting us on Friday so we're not alone, alone together.
Still.
Forever and ever.
It's a good thing I like them.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit.
Sometimes you do.
Yeah, there's that one time.
I cheated and Googled it. So you don't know Fahrenheit either. So I always tell people whatever the temperature is. I think that's like 200 Fahrenheit or 400 Fahrenheit, whatever it is, because the numbers are so big in Fahrenheit.
All we know is that minus 40 Fahrenheit and Celsius are pretty much the same.
It meets right there at that point. And
that's freaking cold.
So it doesn't matter who you meet. If you say, yes, I've experienced minus 40, doesn't matter who they are. They know.
They will understand.
You have frozen your butt off everywhere in the world.
We were raised with Fahrenheit. Oldies like me, you're all too young. Yeah, well, sorry.
Yeah, we used to see on the miles and kilometers on the signs. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. And pounds and kilos to me are still pretty interchangeable because I get that because of grocery shopping in Canada. And I don't remember if they still do pounds.
Do they do pounds in Canada or is it all kilos? Because in Mexico, everything is metric. 100% metric.
Good morning, Iris.
The weather, the weights, everything. Here, even when you go to the doctors and you give them
Canada,
the number.
I remember, and I don't remember paying attention the last few times we've been up there, but you used to have a sign and it would say pounds, this much per pound and this much per kilo on the same sign. But I don't know. I don't think they do that anymore. I don't remember. So any of you Canadians that actually go grocery shopping,
yes, tell us.
Does it have both? Does it still have both? I mean, we'll be able to find out in 2.5 weeks.
Good morning, Iris. Yeah, pounds, so it has both. Pounds
both for weight. So on the signs we're talking, right, for groceries. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought.
Steve's just I'm also when I eat. Now, I never thought to ask Glenda, does this restaurant we're going to have brisket or that kind of things?
It's her favorite restaurant, she said. It is her favorite, and it's halfway between us and the airport.
Nice.
So that's what she told me this morning. So
Mom says no, both. Mom says both. So in Ontario, both. It still has both. 1 pound, 2.2 pounds. Yeah, 2.2 pounds is a kilo. All I know is if I want to lose weight, I go onto a scale with kilos. And my weight is like less than half. And I feel so good about myself. Because if I'm on the pounds, it's like, holy crap, how did I get so big? It's like every few years, so yeah, I've got like a little bit of extra on me. So Christie says that over the next 2 weeks, because we're going to be eating what we're given.
Only what we're being supplied.
So apparently the food's going to be dropped off at the top of the stairs, and we will crawl up like dwarves and grab the food and come down. But we have a kitchen downstairs also. So I think, and we can't go shopping though. We have to rely on other people.
We have to sweet talk our kids because my mom made it very clear yesterday she was not buying me wine.
Yeah.
But
our kids will get you alcohol because they know what you're like without it. So yeah.
Just plain black coffee again. Although I'm leaning towards the other stuff.
Yeah, I think we should just get Everclear and just add it to everything because then you can just get automatic alcohol.
Poisoning.
Nah, I don't think so. Struggle with centimeters, yeah. And the thing with the metric system is it's so easy.
Yeah, it makes so much sense, just that we still have inches ingrained. Although living here, because they only do centimeters and a metric, it's been a little easier because every time you measure something, okay, well, that is 181 centimeters, right? It's not a foot or 6 feet. And
yeah. The problem is that 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters which is
Mr. Science.
that is a liter of pure, unadulterated water at room temperature or whatever. You know, everything all boils down to temperature. So then you've got your distance, you've got your volume, and you have your weight based upon that 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. It's magical. But when you've got Fahrenheit, you're like, well, what was the king's this pot to this pot and all of that crap. And then they don't even have a king anymore yet. They work off of these measurements that were created
the
before.
states ever have a king?
Well, no, but they've worked off of the imperial, you know, because imperial is like royalty, the queen and the king and stuff, and fancy words, things like that. So
ask Rosemary. She can actually talk like that.
I know.
In real life.
I know. It's craziness. So yeah, we're trying to figure out here now why metric and Fahrenheit. And I think America didn't take it is because it's like, we're America. We don't need to do what the rest of the world is doing because we're America. And that's what they do.
Really? Do they
do
that?
America. I wish I was in America.
So he keeps talking like this. We may not be able to get off the plane in Dallas.
No. I love Texas. Texas is the only state in the entire American Union that I would live. It's big. You can shoot boar from helicopters, wild boar. And that is magical.
John wanted to know if we would have time for him to go boar hunting that night we got there.
Yes. I don't know why we don't have time because somebody's like in this hurry to get back to Canada to wait 2 weeks in a basement.
We'd have to wait if we went there this week, next week, or next month.
I know, but I could have shot boar from a helicopter.
I'm thinking of shooting a boar.
Whatever. So yeah, they've got 2 million.
I know where I can.
There's 5 million supposedly wild boar in America. 2 million are in Texas, and they just destroy stuff. Like
Texas
50 to
Cody
60
beef
million.
short rib. I'm having steak. Haven't had in 3 months, but they have. Oh, I'm having steak.
Salmon. Oh my gosh. So
Sole
they've got
salmon, Gulf redfish. No hunting, please. Don't worry, we're not going hunting.
Yeah.
John talks a big talk. I wouldn't live in Texas. They have big spiders. Do you not think we've got that here, honey? You should have seen.
We won't be able to go hunting. I can't, Glenda.
I'm looking at Rhonda's comment about spiders. We got some suckers too. Trust me.
We have tarantulas here. First time we saw a tarantula when we drove into Mexico, we went to San Carlos. And San Carlos had just been hit by a hurricane the day previous. We weren't in it, and we didn't even know about it. Thank you, God. But we're in this fancy hotel, beautiful white, big walls. And right in the middle is this giant tarantula. And we kind of asked about it. They're like, oh, that's Walter. You know, and he's fine.
They didn't.
Yeah, no, they were fine with him. So yeah, it's then we've had
well, they definitely weren't scared of him. He was just walking up a big pillar in this beautiful hotel. Like
and we've had Cappuccino, my favorite dog ever. He killed 2 or 3 tarantulas, and he brought them to the door of our home, and he would just leave them, you know, like, here, I got something for you. But yeah, we've seen them, and there's different types of tarantulas, but we've seen the big, hairy, ugly ones here, the big suckers, and they're just not fun to look at. One time when we lived by the water, I had woken up at probably 3 o'clock in the morning, was on my side, and I looked at the wall, and there's this massive spider crawling up the wall, just probably 1.5 feet from my face. And I'm kind of like thinking to myself, I'm going to go back to sleep and let that guy go to where he lives and not worry about him.
I know you keep looking at me. I'm trying to my watch did a weird thing yesterday. We have a Fitbit Versa 2, and
it's a fat bit.
And yesterday I recharged it because it was dead, which surprised me because I didn't think it would have been that long since I had recharged it. And I wore it, and I'm in bed, and I looked at my watch, and I'm like, okay, first of all, it's almost dead again already, and my heart rate wasn't.
It said 0.
It said I had no heart rate. I knew I wasn't dead.
We knew she had a heart rate.
So it died like within minutes. So I plugged it in, and now it's working, but it changed the time, and I don't know how to change it back.
Yeah. Wendy, you're not going to need to worry about spiders because in that neck of the woods, everybody sprays. Where we live now, we haven't seen any spiders here. We did see our first scorpion after 1.5 years or 2
right
years.
beside my bed.
Yeah, right where she reaches down to get stuff. Right there. Just boom, it was ready for her. And fortunately, we saw it. But most people spray, and they'll spray every 3 weeks, a month, 3 months, whatever. But the fact that we have the dog, we don't. Because when we had Cafe was very sensitive to the spray, and we had to give her.
Think it, Terry.
We sprayed her once. We sprayed. She got very ill. We had to get her an antidote. It was very scary.
Mm-hmm.
So
your phone is ringing.
I gotta grab that.
Sorry, John has to go grab the phone. I don't know how long he'll be gone, so we can just talk unless you guys have to go. Mexico is out too now. Oh, you didn't have to get it?
No, I can call them back.
Apparently
he really wants to talk right now. So yeah, I think we need to finish up here because we do need to start our day.
Yeah.
Please don't be afraid of the spiders here. I mean, we have bugs. This is Mexico, and it never freezes. But if you spray, if you take care of, like right now, we're having an ant problem. But little the tiniest little ants you've ever seen in your life.
Tiny microscopic ants. And that is very common at this time of year because they be looking for water.
When we first moved here, so this would be end of September 2003, very first people we met were Joanna and Patricia, which we will have interviewed.
I'm syncing as we speak, Terry. I'll let you know. We'll have to wait another minute.
And we go into their home, and in their home, it was, like I said, September, and there's ants all over the place. And it's just, this is the rainforest. And, so yeah, that's when I kind of learned that, hey, the ants are here. They were here first. They will always be here. And can't wait to get my masks. Yeah. There you go. All right, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Yes. We thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Like we said, we'll be able to do it tomorrow and Friday. Saturday we will be at the airport. So I think once we get to the airport, now I don't know. Oh, Glenda said the time was the same. So so we'll be able to do another little few minutes at the airport.
Yep.
Maybe right on the plane we'll do it. We'll see how our internet access is.
We will see.
We do have internet on our phones that allows us to be able to do this country.
Did you get a new program? Did you get like a higher tier? Okay, what'd you get?
No, I got the same tier. They just double the megs with the new plan.
The gigs, not the megs, the gigs.
Whatever. The megs too. Whatever. The megs were doubled too. It's just it's a bigger number.
It's a much bigger number. 1,024 more.
It's 14,000.
Doesn't matter. So guys, have a fantastic Wednesday.
Matters to me.
It matters to her. Don't touch your face. Love your neighbor. Don't touch your spouse's face.
Okay, just 1 second though. Before we go, I just want to make sure that nobody else has checked in that we haven't seen because we don't see everybody that shows up. Nadia is on.
So guys,
hi, Nadia.
You got to watch this from the beginning to see how we talk about nothing.
Jennifer Wilkins.
Hello, Nadia. Hello, Jennifer.
So thanks for joining us, you guys. And 10 o'clock-ish tomorrow morning, we'll be here.